Why carbohydrates? First of all, I want to say that not all carbohydrates are created equal. It's one of the reasons why, just to get you going in the beginning, when we have the macronutrient balance lesson, I talk about carbohydrates in terms of making sure that you get the fruits and vegetables into your diet. So now that you've got to this point, you can learn a little bit more about carbohydrates, and then from there, you can make informed choices. There are two types of carbohydrates, there are complex and simple carbs. So the complex carbs take longer for your body to digest, so you avoid the blood sugar spike you'd get with, say, a simple carb. More on that later. Complex carbs keep you fuller for longer, and also they can provide vitamins, minerals, and fiber. We need fiber to help food move through our body. So typically, complex carbohydrates are whole grains such as rice, rolled oats, millet, beans, chickpeas, peas, sweet potatoes, butternut squash, broccoli, zucchini, and carrots, bananas. These are all examples. There are so many options out there. So when you think about complex carbohydrates, think fiber for healthy gut and digestion, and also contain phytonutrients. These are chemicals that help fight disease and keep many functions of the body functioning well. Simple carbs, on the other hand, are digested quickly and cause blood sugar levels to spike, which can lead to insulin resistance and weight gain. When you think about simple carbs, think empty foods that quickly move through digestion, therefore sustain our energy levels for only a very short period of time. Now, I feel it's really important to bring to you this quote that we have within eating psychology. There are no good or bad foods, it's the dose that makes the poison. Meaning, if you eat cookies in isolation all day long, just cookies by themselves, then you're probably not going to feel great. However, when it comes to these simple carbohydrates, simply by adding foods from our other food groups, such as protein and dietary fat, we actually help to even out our insulin, blood sugar throughout our days. So, the key thing here is not to eat carbohydrates in isolation, because if we approach food in the way, as in all these bad foods that I eat, the first thing our nervous system wants to do is have them. It puts us in mind of them. It's hard to get it away from our minds. So, this is why we approach it in this way. Now, I'm not suggesting for a moment that you look at, oh, there are no good or bad foods and go and eat cookies all day. You know that you're not going to feel well. You're not going to have the moods, the energy levels, and that stable feeling when you eat that way. So, bringing carbohydrates, bringing alongside protein and dietary fat alongside our carbohydrates helps us to keep our blood sugar sustained. As I say, don't go getting too carried away with this quote, there are no good or bad foods. The point isn't meant to guide you to your nearest cake shop. It is designed to make you think. Old thought could be, consider an old question you might ask when you look at food, is this good or bad? And a new thought could be, how does this food feel in my body? How does this food feel in my mind? Really noticing what is happening for you. And I mean that in a unique way, because we are all different and we all have needs and we all have choices. When we have autonomy and can make choices based on how we feel in our mind and body, amazing things happen. But what I want to say is that a diet that has an imbalance of protein, fat, and quality carbs typically has an imbalanced body and mind. So, in the next lesson, I'm just going to go a little bit more if you're interested to listen on about the blood sugar and how carbohydrates affect that. But for now, this is the end of this lesson. I'll see you soon.